Darryl, could you mention a couple that you feel are really crucial to really keep in mind?
Yeah, from a live ops thing, a tool, there are several pieces, but some of the big ones are player management. So when you're dealing with multiplayer, multi-platform, player management becomes that much harder to handle because you've got to handle authentication now. You've got to handle things such as friends lists, and those things have to go across the platforms and make sure that you're synchronizing all those cross-platform items. Another item is inventory management. How do I keep track of everything related to inventory, experience points, player progressions, currencies that you have in your game, which creates a whole nother problem when you're cross-platform and you need to make sure you're following all the different platform rules. Sony has a different rule than when it comes to buying things and moving things across platform than Xbox does, which is different than Steam, etc. So you got to keep track of all those rules and make sure you're not breaking those rules. You mentioned the scalable instance fleet. It's very important that you have that fleet ready to go and it can be flexible and scale with you. You need another thing with being multiple providers from that instant management is how do I monitor that? How do I keep up with all the different providers I'm utilizing, whether it's i3D, whether it's AWS or Google Cloud? How do I make sure I'm monitoring that as a single place and making sure everything's working okay? And then really dynamic configuration. This is a big topic. How do I make sure that I'm able to make changes on the fly with next to zero downtime? I want to make changes to matchmaking. I want to make changes to limited time events, etc. Those are the types of things that I need to be able to dynamically change. And then I take it to the next level of scheduling. Does it have a scheduler? I need to be able to keep my employees happy. So I don't want them having to get up at 5 a.m. on Friday morning to put in a limited time event and then get up again at midnight on Sunday to turn it down, right? So you need those scheduling things to keep track of all those dynamic things as well. Another really important thing is data warehousing. How do I know how I'm doing? And first of all, you've got to get the data, and there's a lot of different data and a lot of different data points. Are you getting data from the core architecture? Are you getting data from the game instances? Are you getting it from the clients, et cetera? Where am I storing that data? And then who am I presenting that data to, and how am I presenting it? Am I presenting it to the game teams? Am I presenting it to the publishers? Am I presenting it to my CEO or my CFO? All of those are different data points and different types of data, and you got to make sure you have the data first of all, and second of all, be able to present it in a manner.